Welcome to the Valley of Death in directed energy. Applied Energetics is out to prove that Thanos isn't the only one who can turn high-end defense systems into stardust with a flick of a wrist, or, in this case, a beam of light. This isn't sci-fi, it's a high-stakes sprint to commercialize ultra-short pulse USP lasers. We're witnessing a mid-air leap from a pure R&D lab to a frontline weapon supplier. If they stick the landing, they redefine warfare. If they miss, they're just an expensive set of physics slides. If revenue is a thermometer, AE is currently in a state of cryogenic shock. An 81% drop isn't a slide, it's a base jump without a parachute. When the Office of Naval Research, ONR, pulled the plug, AE's balance sheet looked like a Tesla running out of juice in the fast lane. We're not talking about how much they earned, we're calculating how much oxygen is left in the tank. Look at this cliff. Scaling down from $2.4 million in 2024 to a mere $461,000 in 2025, that's barely enough to buy a parking spot in Palo Alto. This 81% vertical drop is a brutal masterclass in single customer fragility. When your only benefactor says, "We need some space," your business model goes from caviar to cup noodles overnight. AE's customer list is emptier than a minimalist's living room. 100% of revenue tied to government agencies is like betting your entire inheritance on a single lottery ticket. In consulting, we call this concentration risk. In biology, it's single-cell survival. One policy shift and AE's cash flow vanishes like a live stream with no Wi-Fi. 8 months. That's the best before date on AE's cash reserves. At a burn rate of $9 million a year, the countdown hits zero by autumn unless they find a refueling tanker. The going concern qualification in their audit is basically accountant speak for "this plane is flying on fumes and looking for the nearest flat surface." Why do we care? Because their USP tech is a surgical scalpel in a world of sledgehammers. Traditional high-energy lasers try to cook targets. AE aims to shatter them. By dumping terawatts of energy in picoseconds, they bypass thermal physics entirely to achieve molecular disintegration. It's not just power, it's a cheat code for physics. Don't let the stock price fool you, the safe is full. AE holds 9 government-sensitive patent applications. These are nuclear-grade secrets that the feds have literally put under lock and key. These patents don't expire while they're secret. They are an eternal moat. It's like owning the only copy of a wealth blueprint that the government won't let anyone else read. In Tucson, AE built a 26,000-square-foot judging room. The Battle Lab is where USP tech graduates from slideware to hardware. Think of USP as the soul, and this facility as the exoskeleton that makes it lethal. It's the bridge over the Valley of Death, where lab experiments become field-ready assets. Against titans like Raytheon and Lockheed, AE is a falcon among diplodocuses. While the giants build laser trucks, AE is shrinking the tech to fit in a suitcase. They aren't winning through brute force. They're winning the portability race before the big guys even realize the track has changed. $50 billion. That's the entry fee for the Golden Dome Initiative. If AE can nestle its USP modules into the national missile defense grid, they stop being a struggling startup and become a defense essential. It's a $50 billion catalyst that could turn this cold asset into a burning sensation. Light that kills can also heal. AE is pivoting their death rays toward operating rooms and factories. From deep UV pathogen neutralization to cold processing and manufacturing, these commercial niches are the dependency detox AE needs. After all, commercial markets don't change their minds as often as Congress. Beyond the physics, there's a 1.2 million share divorce drama. The April 23rd mediation date is D-Day for AE's equity. In court, logic is often messier than entropy. This is the first landmine AE needs to clear in 2026 to ensure their cap table doesn't look like a crime scene. AE's risk matrix reads like a permadeath game manual. Cash is the immediate fire, supply chain is the creeping shadow. The ultimate game over condition? Failing to deliver a working prototype in 2026. If the hardware doesn't hum, the IP is just very expensive fanfiction. AE used to run like a garage band, doing science experiments. Now they're finally putting on the corporate suit. By fixing internal controls and adding independent directors, they're trading lab rules for NASDAQ standards. Real governance is the adulting required to handle billion-dollar contracts. In 2026, there is no middle ground. Q1's financing is the adrenaline shot. Q4's production is the graduation. If they hit every milestone on this map, we're looking at a Lazarus-style comeback. It's time to see if this light can truly shine in the dark. Physics never lies, but markets often do. Is applied energetics the next Northrop Grumman, or just another what-if in the history of lasers? For the full, unfiltered research report, hit up sales at HDINresearch.com. I'm the chief analyst at HDIN. Follow at HDIN230, and let's keep digging into the optics of power.